Yeah, so it's been, I guess, a month almost. I've been a couple of days of like getting back to the daily trainings, and yeah, also since having the season be cancelled and our third war in the last few years, it's been like crazy, honestly. Um, yeah, been weird times, weird vibes, but yeah, no, like I'm happy to obviously just be like training, doing something. It was like just such a like anticlimactic like ending to the season, so it's nice to like okay finally be doing something where I'm like, alright, we're playing. But it's weird. It's almost like wow, knowing you still have like a couple months until there's like anything like to like train and that like properly with the team is definitely a weird feeling. I just realised that I went down for my car was over here, but it's not. So back up. I forgot that I moved the car yesterday. But yeah, no, it's been cool doing what I've been doing. But yeah, hopefully, like I keep saying, that I just can stay fit, keep myself, yeah, just in the mindset of like, yeah, just training, working hard, like not really having a break on that, and then just making sure that yeah, for next season, for the pre-season, whatever team I go to, that I'm ready, show them what I can do, and then yeah, the hope is that even just having like way more like video footage of me playing, then for future teams, I won't have to like rock up and show them. You know what I mean? They'll just know. So yeah, we'll see. Like I've played like a lot of different positions like throughout my life, so I don't mind where I play. Honestly, the last couple of seasons, I've pretty much played like striker or on the wing. But yeah, sometimes midfield too. But I just don't mind. I just want to like play football. You know what I mean? And I think not growing up here, like in Israel, has meant that I haven't known what teams maybe I should go to, stay away from, that kind of thing. Maybe I put more trust in agents than I should have. But you live and you learn, right? And I feel like now, now finally I feel a lot more comfortable with like even the language, speaking Hebrew and all that. And my tiny bit of football Arabic that I can say. But yeah, all of that kind of stuff just like helps with the team, with the coach, because sometimes coaches don't speak English. So yeah, but it's nice for me when like the coach does understand English, but they still talk to me in Hebrew a little bit. But then if they say an extra detail they want me to understand, and they talk to me in English, it's like okay, cool, like appreciate that. But mostly I understand what's happening. Sometimes there's like drills and that where I'm like, yo, I'm not sure if I fully got that, like, because it's just like words, but I don't always know. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. But yeah, thank you to all the peeps following the journey. Made it to my car now. Yeah, I'll hopefully be just continuing to share stuff, share the story. I'm not crying. I have hay fever, so I get allergies when it gets to this time of the season. You know what I mean? You don't learn so much when like when everything's going well, when life's proper easy. Even though it's like, yo, bring over some easy times. Like so many other things in life can be difficult. Like I've said, we've been just kind of like almost non-stop war for like 3 years, which has been pretty draining. Can't even lie. Yeah, like just constantly being like, oh, yo, we got to get to the bomb shelter here, there, like people losing their lives. Like it's not good vibes at all, and no one really. I don't think anyone who actually enjoys being at war. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyways, it's been like intense for those reasons, and then I think, yeah, football can definitely just feel like an outlet for me. You know, doing stuff, keeping fit, like having something to focus on. I think when you're like, yeah, when you're just kind of in the midst of something that's really intense and difficult, and you don't really have like something to like take your mind off it, then it's like, yeah, it's rough. I can't even lie. And I think I feel that even more like now being like a husband and also like a father of two. Like I'm thinking about my kids, I'm thinking about their well-being. I'm like, Are they okay? Are they feeling scared? Like, yeah, it's been a lot of things to think about. So it's been hard. Can't lie, it's been hard. But yeah, like I really just try to be like optimistic with everything. Yeah, obviously talking about football right now. So like, I guess like with football, you just kind of have to, like, as a player, like one of the most important things, even if you're not getting the opportunities, but just like you have to yourself believe in yourself and like just be professional. Don't like drop standards. You know what I mean? Coach ain't playing you. Make sure you're there early. Make sure you're there. You know, always early. Like, make sure you're proving to him like why you should be playing. And even just the team, I feel like, especially when you join like a new team, you want to like show them like, yeah, like I belong here, and like, yeah, I'm part of you guys. Like I'm here to fight. Yeah, so that's always nice. And that actually, there's actually like a lot of layers to that. I've found that like, obviously, depending on like what culture you're from, then is the way that everyone kind of like relates to each other. And I think like, honestly, like British culture doesn't always gel so well with like Hebrew, like the Hebrew like Israeli like culture. So yeah, I think we can be a lot more passive. We're not like talking loads like, yo, this is me and I'm doing that and blah blah blah. Like we kind of want like our talking to be done on the field. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of like the approach that I have taken, like until now. Like, yo, I'm just gonna let my talking be on the pitch. I want to be loud on the pitch. You know what I mean? But I've actually found that by not saying as much, like to my like coach and that in different moments, like I've been here for a few years now, like it probably would have gone better for me if I said a lot more. So I'm kind of like, now I'm like, oh right, Israeli culture is like very like direct and upfront, and it's actually about being like, yeah, like confrontational, which isn't super British. So I've had to like be like, okay, cool, I need to make sure that I'm, yeah, saying my piece, saying what I need to say, asking the coach like, yo, what do you think? What do you see? And I think it's hard as well because sometimes it's like mixed level in terms of like, yeah, you're playing for like whatever professional club, but it isn't always super professional, you know. So there's some levels where I've been at clubs where it's felt really professional, and where they like deal with people and all that. Like it just feels like, yeah, like I feel like this is a nice place for me. And then other teams where it's like they're like kind of being serious, but at the same time I feel like they don't like the serious too. They like look down on it. So I'm kind of like trying to like find this balance of like, okay, like be serious, be professional, but then like still, I guess like still be kind of like interpersonal and like chatting and banter and all that kind of stuff. And I feel like for me, like I don't want to like just banter if we're like losing. I don't want to banter if I'm not playing well. Like I want to make sure that those things are taken care of before I'm, you know, making jokes and doing all this kind of stuff. So yeah, something to me to think about anyways. But yeah, still on the journey. I kind of feel like the prayer is what I'm praying. I'm like working hard training, but what I'm praying about is kind of just that, yeah, if like for the next team that I join, if I'm meant to play striker, play on the wing, like wherever I'm meant to play, I've even grown up playing right back and left back, that I will play there basically, and that I'll do well there. Like wherever is best for the team, that's going to help the team, but like wherever is also like best for me to like help the team. That's kind of like where I'm at right now, because I think I'm over like, I don't know, yeah, just like the palaver of a lot of things. I think there's a lot of politics too in football, which is annoying, but it is what it is, man. And even payments, like it's long, like literally still now being paid, but like in little installments from a team that has owed me money from over like 3 years ago, which is wild. It might even be 4 years. Like it's wild though that that's even happened, but whatever. You can't force things. So I feel like I've learned things, and then I'm also like, okay, cool. Let me hopefully put them into practice, and then also you've got to accept that some things are just like out of your hands, and it's actually safer in someone else's hands, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's my little update. Thank you for all the encouraging messages and all that. Like definitely take it to heart, and like, yeah, feeds the hunger, feeds the drive. Like, yeah, where I am right now is not where I want to be. I've set the goal to play in the World Cup, which if you're a footballer, then you know how like impossible it is to just play in the World Cup. Like what the stats are, like very, very thin chances, and those even for people who have like grown up in the international system. So yeah, for me it's even more unlikely that it's even possible. So yeah, I want to just like commit to that, set that goal. I think today I've got 1,502 days left until June 8th, 2030. So yeah, it's like a far date, but I know that it will come quickly, and it's only like 4 seasons, 3-4 seasons. So yeah, I got to make sure, like, for that to literally happen for me, it's gonna have to be crazy. Like, say I am playing striker, I've got to like score a crazy amount of goals every single season, and people just be like, "Yo, this guy's a joke." For it to just be like, you're not even on the, like, you're not even in the thought process to be called up to a national team, to then just being like, yeah, we want him. So yeah, just so you know, it's a very like impossible task that I've decided to like document and like just share that, like, yeah, I know that there's absolutely no flipping way I can do it, especially on my own. But yeah, man, like, it takes two.